Oke, ya. Oke, selamat sore semuanya. Kembali lagi bersama saya William Nathanael di sini ya. Kali ini saya akan lanjut story Genshin Impact. Kebetulan saya storynya sampai sekarang masih stuck di Liyue ya. Dan kebanyakan teman-teman ONEIRO saya udah pada masuk Inazuma sih, jadi nggak pengen ketinggalan gitu ya, mau lanjutin Liyue sampai Inazuma gitu, biar bisa main-main bareng sama mereka. WL-nya juga udah pada WL 6 kan, saya masih WL 5 gitu, jadi ya kita mulai aja gitu ya. Sore Wiza, thank you banget udah datang ya. Ini kok di live chatnya nggak muncul ya? Bentar ya. Oke. Wah, tumben Omir main Genshin. Saya memang main Genshin kok. Oh ya, sama sore juga ya, Riz. Udah mau datang. Kan emang saya main Genshin. Bentar. Oops. Kita selesaikan ini dulu kali ya. Komisi dulu. Nah, aku baru tahu. Oh, baru tahu. Ya udah, kamu tahu berarti sekarang. Ya, gue main sini. Menyelesaikan daily commission dulu ya. Baru habis itu lanjut story. Yuk. By the way, ini damage-nya kok geli-geli gini jadinya. Makin naik WL makin parah musuhnya. Abe, mati abe. Makin naik WL makin parah mod, iya. Makin gak enak mukulnya makin geli-geli. Malah levelingnya setengah mampus lagi. nyari levelnya susah, nyari moralnya susah, musuhnya udah power creep gini. Payah sih kalau nggak co-op, jujur. Mau nyari artifak, mau nyari apa, nggak nyolo, payah banget. Aduh. Udah ginilah susahnya main Genshin kalau gratisan. Ya nggak gratisan juga sih. Dulu sempat blessing sekali. Mana nih musuhnya? Oh dia. Hadir, oh hadir, thank you Mix. Mas Mix udah datang ya. Makasih banyak. Selamat datang. Oh ada siapa tuh? Ada bandit. Hajar bandit dulu gue. Lagi nggak enak mood hari ini, mukul orang dulu. Biar seneng dikit. Ini tadi ada tulisan dik apa nih? Oh nih. Oh. Ya elah di atas sana. Gimana manjatnya? Ya. Saudara-saudara sekalian, mohon persiapkan headset Anda atau apapun itu karena sebentar lagi kita akan melakukan sesuatu yang ya bagaimana ya? Tidak layak didengar karena sedikit menggoda iman. Oh, tumben tak keluar suaranya, baguslah. Saya kira bakal keluar suara engas-engasnya. Oh, keluar. Mohon persiapkan headset Anda atau jangan nonton di dekat keluarga Anda atau di dekat anak kecil karena ini berbahaya. Untung gua nggak pakai Lisa. Suaranya Yabe. Mana musuhnya? Mana? Sini kah? Ya enggak. Oh ya, iya mah. Mata omae. Iya. Pakai ngilang-ngilang. Nikolayev. Namanya kira Doraemon. Ups. Sakit men. Ups. Makan nih. Iya. Iya. Ajar gue. Ajar. Oke. Aku lihat, aku datang, aku karungin, nggak muat. Wah, karungin apa? Selamat datang. Apa yang mau dikarungin? Saya gitu mau dikarungin. Wah, kalau saya dikarungin mah jangan. Daging saya nggak enak. Jangan dikarungin saya. Saya nggak bisa jadi bakso. Daging nggak enak. Mending karungin cintaku padamu gitu loh ya. Aku nonton pakai speaker Bluetooth bang. Oh bagus lah. Ada apa nih? Ada tupai. Tupainya kok nggak mati-mati. Peduli amat, mumet. Cuma 10 detik. Telat. Lupa harus maraton. Oke. Oh, Mbal punya, nggak tahu saya punya atau enggak. Oke, kembali lagi. Internetnya mulai ini ya. Internetnya nggak bagus ya. Woi. Mana dia? Oke. Wah, jadi bos karat. Oke. Halo Pak, kembali lagi. Apalagi bisnisnya Pak? Apalagi Pak? Tiap hari lu komisi lu terus yang minta Pak. Apa Pak? Jembatan rusak lagi Pak? Apa Pak? Renovasi rumah lu lagi Pak? Apa Pak? Perbaiki apa lagi Pak? Ganggu aja lu terus Pak. Kalau nggak karena Primo Game Pak, nggak bakal aku bantu kok Pak. Nyebelin Pak. Oke, apa komisinya? Oke, suruh apa lagi? Suruh basmi monster lagi. Oh, di situ. Ya udah, terbang aja. Capek aku Pak. Jadi mana yang harus dibantai? Walah. Walah.
風の神よ、我らを導きたまえ。
Ups. Oke, balik lagi ya. Udah balik kan? Buset, ini internet Indonesia gini banget.
Yup. Sore. Hayaku.
Maaf, jaringannya mulai berulah lagi.
Yup.
Hai. Sumpah ini mode pengen ku jotos. Ups, pemandangan yang indah. Git. Nah, terus musuhnya, oh, masih satu lagi. Internet Indo emang gitu, balik Indo sekarang kurang rumah dan wifi rumah. Iya. Internet Indo ya gitulah.
私とセピロス剣術について学びたい？一人前になった君に復習するのも悪くないわね。
Kalau di tempat kita internet paling kencang tuh, di negara lain dah internet paling lambat ya, speednya dah paling lambat. Oh, clear. Oke, akhirnya kita kelarin juga. Lanjut story.
星とし無事今日の星とし
Halo Jordan, halo, selamat datang. Seperti biasa ya, terima kasih banyak Jordan. Terima kasih udah mau datang. Oke, waktunya kita lanjut main story. Ayo kita ketemu si Babang Tatang gila. Oh ya, by the way, duit udah cukup gak ya buat naikin traveler? Oh, udah ya. Oke. Untuk saat ini kita pakai traveler dulu lah. Kayaknya bal nanti aja kita pakai. Soalnya belum ini juga kan. Belum tinggi juga levelnya. Dan oh iya, voice-nya ganti Inggris. Nah itu siapa yang friend gitu? nanti saya ini ya, nanti saya respon ya. Bang Tatang. Halo Afif, selamat datang. Thank you for coming.
I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you regarding the Archon's passing. The Liyue Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adept. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action.
Mau di spoiler nggak bang? Udah nggak perlu bang, nggak perlu. Saya udah tahu kok. Ini karena saya mau ngejar aja. Saya udah tahu ceritanya kok. Udah lihat teman-teman ONEIRO saya main juga. I agree, something is definitely not right.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell?
No comment. No comment.
Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would? But I can help you with that too. Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they... if you want to be around to see it all.
Datang gila. Oke, chapter 1 X1 kelar. Kapan ya bisa ketemu si Keking wangi-wangi ya? Organization known as Wangseng. Oh, Wangseng si Zhongli ya. Masa ketemu. Busuk Genshin, kenapa gak ada penginapan sih? Pengen tidur gitu kan, mana tahu bisa. Sudahlah, bisa nyembuhin health gitu. Terpaksa harus nunggu cara manual gini. Pagi hari aja deh. Saya anak pagi. Zhongli wangi-wangi huha-huha. Itai karagaman Shiroyo. Itai karagaman Shiroyo. Apa ya? Lupa saya. Apa ya? Itai karagaman Shiroyo. Itu quote-nya siapa ya? Saya lupa aja. Start to the bank stuff. Zhongli wangi-wangi huha-huha. Itu mah kamu aja kali. Wong Zhongli itu sendiri sebenarnya reskin dari karakter si Adam dekat ini ya, Honkai Impact ya, yang Apo itu. Pos Honkai Odyssey si ini ya. Gimana ngomong sama dia? Ini harus kemana? Oh, bisa. Oh, di situ. Masuk.
Bank.
Tes. Oke, kembali lagi seperti biasa. Mohon maaf lagi-lagi, mulai lagi penyakit laptop saya seperti biasa. Nge-crash lagi seperti biasa, menyebalkan sekali seperti biasa. Kayaknya memang perlu ganti laptop ya. Tapi pada ya duit nggak ada. Mau maling mau beli laptop baru nggak ada duit. Kayaknya laptopnya memang perlu diganti. Jadi ya karena saya butuh duit, berhubung ini lagi di bank ya. Ya udah, kasih duit, minta duit. Nah, sini. Kasih duit. Nah. Mbak, aku mau minta duit, Mbak. Ini perampokan bank, Mbak. Minta duit dong, Mbak. Ayo, Mbak, kasih saya duit. Biar beli laptop baru, Mbak. Please, Mbak. Ayo, Mbak. Kenapa diam aja, Mbak? Mana duitnya, Mbak? Kasih saya duit, Mbak. Mbak. Bilang sama Mas Tatang kasih saya duit, Mbak. Saya butuh laptop baru, Mbak. Nah, udah balik, lanjut, Bang. Oke, thank you.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
Illustrious career of Fatui. Ngomong-ngomong, cara dia nge-pronounce child-nya agak salah sih. Child itu kan kalau dalam bahasa Rusianya harusnya bilang child ya, bukan child ya. Soalnya child ya, kalau di bahasa Rusianya ya. I have no intention of joining the Fatui. Evil.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct.
Helping us find a
Child
guy.
promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the
Where is that
child is currently at Liyue Pavilion.
There are two styles of cooking in Liyue,
Liyue and
known
Yue
as Li
style.
style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner.
Kalau ingat, ini saya jadi ingatnya kayak ini ya, gaya-gaya masak Sichuan sama gaya masak Chinese gitu.
The flagship restaurant of the
Li style ya,
is the
jadi ingat ini gaya masak
The
Sichuan.
owner especially chose to open.
Oke, tes. Udah balik lagi ya semula ya. Oke, tes. Udah kembali ke, udah bagus ya. Udah kembali ke semula kali. Udah kembali ke semula ya. Tes. Ya Tuhan, mau stream aja kok kayak gini banget. Kalau nggak laptopnya yang bermasalah, jaringan yang bermasalah. Aduh. Nasib anak di luar Pulau Jawa kayak gini terus. Kadang iri sih yang tinggal di Pulau Jawa, internetnya bagus-bagus semua gitu. Masuk, oke, masuk. Thank you. Ayo kita kembali lagi. Mati kau Tatang.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help
Nah,
you.
teksturnya nggak
Someone who can
kedok.
solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing
keluar
would hide
di
the
teksturnya.
Geo-Archon's vessel.
So where is he?
He certainly is. I took the liberty of setting up a...
Ada balik. Oke. Zhongli.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage.
Mr.
Mr.
Zhongli.
Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Adam dari Honkai Impact. Mr. John Lee.
Hi.
Mr. John Lee. Rex Lapis. Si Raja Batu. Rex Lapis. Tau-tau udah duduk aja.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Vtubers.
Wang Sheng?
Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Vtubers, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Ngomong-ngomong ini voice actornya si Zhong Li keren banget yang Inggrisnya ya.
Discretion? Shadows?
Si ini ya Kate
Is
Silverstein.
some kind of business involving...
Indeed,
Saya suka voice
it
actornya
is
sih.
as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Vtubers calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Ostensibly?
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Lapis vessel.
Don't be so surprised. Sure,
Ya,
the Geo-Archon's
Rex
body
Lapis
has been
special apa?
squirreled
Wong
away by
dianya
order
juga
of
Rex Lapis.
Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
That's true, the Adepti are staying away from Liyue.
As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Oke, jadi gini ceritanya jadi gini, kayak ini si Zhongli-nya kayak ngomong gitu. Kalau dulu kan orang-orang Liyue kalau lihat Adeptus nih kan kayak bawaannya dewa gitu ya. Jadi kalau dewa tuh kalau meninggal gitu ya dewanya bisa meninggal juga. Jadi ceritanya dewanya kalau meninggal mereka kayak bikin upacara gitu. Tapi entah kenapa khusus Rex Lapisnya yang meninggal ya mereka bukan bikin upacara, malah kayak menuduh-nuduh orang gitu loh. Kayak kamu yang bunuh dia gitu. Makanya si Zhongli kan sempat ngamuk gitu, ngomong kayak ya pemerintahan Liyue udah ini gitu loh, malah menuduh orang daripada menyembayangkan Rex Lapisnya yang udah tewas gitu.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
I accept your invitation.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel.
Padahal
which
dia
of
lagi
course you would
nyantul
need
ambil
to
minum
access if
kopi.
you were to
Nah
achieve
iya
the goal
itu
of
dia.
meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in
Looks
the
like
rite
there
of
no other
parting
choice.
will you be. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Nah, kalau mau dibilang spoiler sih saya udah tahu spoilernya
my
juga
bridge
gitu.
building work here is done. Turned out well. You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me.
Soalnya kan Saya kembali. Lagi-lagi jaringannya kena lagi. Waduh. Satu negara di prank. Sebenarnya tujuan si Zhongli ini sih, dia kayak pengen Adeptus sama manusia tuh berkoeksis gitu loh, kayak saling membaur gitu. Soalnya kan kayak Adeptus kan nganggap manusia tuh rendahan, sedangkan manusia sendiri nganggap kayak Adeptus tuh udah ini gitu loh, udah sesuatu yang bukan zamannya lagi gitu. Kayak kami udah tanpa Adeptus pun kami kayak ya gimana ya, kayak ketergantungan sama Adeptus gitu loh mereka jadinya. Jadi kami gak pingin ketergantungan sama mereka lagi gitu. Jadi tujuan si Zhongli kayak mau bikin ya Adeptus tuh jangan sampai ya saling membaur lah, saling membantu gitu. Yang penting kan bal punya nggak tahu lah, nanti aja itu.
Traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
I prefer Monster monster. Liyue is better place.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the
By the
true
way, ini
divinity of
cerita
Liyue.
di Liyue saya baru nyadar gitu. Kalau di Liyue, Inazuma gitu kan ada patung-patung Archonnya ya. Cuma di Liyue di Di Liyue doang yang patung Arkonnya nggak ada gitu.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make you...
What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Motif. Ya.
Well, let us be off.
saya nggak mau bahas soal itu.
Shall be to obtain some prize.
Nanti kena peringatan saya ngomong-ngomong jorok. Tapi ya intinya sih ya bener sih, ada benernya. Kadang desainnya ya kayak caplok doang gitu, kayak recycle aja gitu. Malah dulu orang banyak yang bilang kalau Eula tuh desainnya cuma ya Jen di recolor doang gitu loh. Cuma Jen warna rambutnya diganti, terus bajunya ya tangannya ya tangan si ini gitu loh, tangan si Ganyu gitu. Jadi desainnya kayak nyaplok desain semua karakter dicampur jadi satu lah, Eula lah, kayak gitulah. Dan ironisnya motif-motif bandananya malah dipakai untuk ya itulah bloomernya si Baal sama si ini, sama si siapa tuh, Yan Fei.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows?
Tapi ya
Just
bagus
might
juga sih
strike it
sebenarnya, saya
rich.
bilang desainnya sih. Desain Genshin bagus.
No, we're here for... What was it again?
Noctilucous Jade of Radiant Grade.
Radiant Grade Noctilucous Jade? I see.
Terus suruh kita yang bayar.
You think the Jade Mystery is an old...
These 3 pieces really do look pretty, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
What do you think, Mr. Songli?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Kurang asam. Terus kita yang bayar.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! Oh,
We need to discuss it again.
hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Actually, it 2 times more Mora.
Oh, Mora.
In terms of Mora, we have no Mora. Ini quote-nya saya masih ingat ini.
It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying
In
things?
terms of Mora, we don't have Mora.
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
He's talking about
Is
economics.
this how the rich live? Well,
Padahal
he knows a lot
ngutang
about big
tatang
money,
gila semua.
but not a lot about big savings.
Padahal ngutang tatang semua. Ngekasbon.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken if you return to those crafty merchants to...
Whoa! To think it's that easy to...
But there is a way to truly evaluate. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger, the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
Is this normal for life for high-class gentlemen?
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks, boss.
Burn them?
Burn
You
them.
can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Then I'm not buying any.
Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We can still discuss this. Negotiation is key. How about this? I can take a small sample of all...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them.
Aren't these too thick? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's...
Oh, you flatter. If I'd taken off even a...
But wouldn't something this thin go...
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous...
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use
Oh!
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
How about the kitchen in Xiangling's
You
place?
mean at Wanmin restaurant?
That would not do.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the... Now,
Oke, backtrack ke monster. Backtrack lagi. Buset jauh tuh. Lanjut.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Osmanthus wine the same, that tastes the same as I remember.
it looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit of
Pergi
but we
kalian.
gotta cut the line.
Oh,
Shake! Drop!
Let us cross swords. Shudder. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
mana nih satu lagi?
Beg for mercy.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Shame to let it go to waste.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Paimon, use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore...
Ayo kita pakai si Bennett. Boken lah boken.
Let's light it up.
Napokin.
Whoa!
Oke.
That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
Aduh, musuh lagi.
Killing trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy
Aduh,
neighbors.
yang udah gue tewas.
Let's take care of them and continue
Ya, Be.
again after.
Hear me. Shudder.
Pergi kalian.
Crush. I condemn you.
Napokin.
Let's light it up.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it?
Nah, lagi.
Hey, trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks
They
like
don't
they're
give up,
mad
do
to
they?
ruin their food.
Aduh, ya, Be. Udah gue tewas lagi. Jalan. Gila, sakit betul pukulannya. Kayaknya harus turun WL deh nih. Nggak yakin bisa menang ini.
Barbados. Goodness. More speed. Shudder. Beg for mercy. Crush. Eye for an eye.
Oke. Jaringannya balik lagi. Udah ya, harusnya balik. Aduh, jaringannya putus-putus terus.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
The third.
Exactly! That's the one.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one,
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but
I suppose.
parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given... Oh, it's hard to believe. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch?
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis...
In the safe hands of the Liyue cheating and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this?
Now that we've made our choice,
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
oh, right, I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see.
Gotta do it.
As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Anyway,
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
locally Liyue who doesn't have money on their mind.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, that's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest,
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yuji.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Please remember to bring money next time. Because we need to buy Charlie for more funding.
It seems that we must.
In terms of Mora, we have no Mora.
Join the adventure.
More speed.
This is a peaceful neighborhood. Please be mindful of your
Okay.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Finger crossed Charlie will reimburse us.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also,
Bayar
is
kami
this where
nanti.
we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes, I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
So we're just using the scene of the crime too, huh?
The Liyue Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith.
Halo, William Nathanael. Halo, Mas Peter. Selamat datang. Selamat menikmati. Thank you for coming. Ya, nama saya adalah William Nathanael. Tapi saya nggak pengen jadi mati ya kayak Sepeli.
Although with that said, also the...
Traditionally, we call it the Exu.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they
Seems
already
a bit
know.
too easy going.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only... Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint into that. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morak. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
They must have some ulterior motive.
Perhaps each has their motives. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not... Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used.
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the silk flower
Oh, ini dia
petals
ketemu
contain
si
a
ini
fibrous
ya,
material of
Lady
good
apa namanya?
quality, often used in brocade making.
It's time for Zhongli's.
We shall not.
Ini ketemu si siapa tuh ya, si nenek itu ya, lupa aku namanya. Iya.
Hey, boss.
Silk flowers?
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, this you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
This is what I get for cutting Paimon emergency food.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their... Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the gold. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals, and lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, silk flowers have all but...
Wow! A true connoisseur!
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli,
I'll take them all.
again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to... But this silk flower purchase is not... Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified. But this is the only rite of parting to take... Now that's settled, a question.
Not again.
Do you have any Mora?
Mora. Not again. Jongti.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
Paimon suka saus padang. Saus. Ya, Paimon kan emergency food. I see a pattern emerging here. By this point, I'll be more surprised if you remember.
If I may interject, did I hear you
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say it would be bad luck to say it out loud? But I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I...
Huh. So much folklore.
Thank you, boss. I think I...
Our skins?
You're
You're
the
the
one
one
who
who
forgot
forgot
to
to
bring
bring
money.
money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flower,
Ideally with the help of an expert.
talk about first world.
Hence, I need you to help by asking...
So this time we get to go around town looking for...
I will wait for you near the...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild.
Ini kan nggak salah
Let's
ketemu.
ask Lauren. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Ini ya yang ketemu Lady. Oh, Lady Pink ya, Lady Pink ya. Ini yang ketemu si Lady Pink itu ya, yang si nenek tua. Oh, nggak salah. 3 biji Archon carry semua. Iya, 3 biji Archon carry semua. Kirain si Wibal punya duit juga lah, rupanya carry juga. Nggak ada duit semua. Yang satu Archonnya tukang mabuk-mabuk, yang satu tukang utang. Yang satu lagi tukang nyuruh, nggak berduit semua, parah emang. Nah, mana? Kok nggak ada?
I want a new toy.
Harus kerjakan side questnya dulu. Yanchu Treasure Trail. Duh, capek cuy. Untung deket. Oh iya, tebasan pembelah bumi.
Beg for mercy.
Oops. Acok.
Shudder. More speed.
Walah. Bing bing, bing bing, wala bing bing. Wah, daerahnya indah sekali. Ada ini juga ya. Oculus. A giant tree flourishing unless within hot precious test. Right in the middle, follow the road, seek and reach the south be restored. You'll find hidden treasures. Middle of a path and below a flight of stairs. Sini kah? Ada fatui. Ya be. Stel. Genap.
What do we have here?
Aduh, nyebalin.
Beg for mercy. Shudder. Rack and ruin.
Iya. Buset, tebel darah. Gak mati-mati.
Flood of frost. Crush.
Semangat bang, wangi-wangi. Halo Yustian, makasih udah mau datang ya. Thank you for coming. Udah dicoba Blue Archive bang? Belum, nggak nyoba. Nggak suka. Nggak suka playstyle-nya. Dan nggak suka karakternya juga, loli-loli. Saya yang kurang gitu suka yang loli-loli. Wait, jatuh. Mana ini ya? Oh.
More speed.
Oke. Oops. Sorry, lari. Nah, ini dia.
Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Ya elah, datang lagi nih orang.
I can put these to good use.
Lari.
What do we have here?
Ajar lagi bang Fatuinya. Yaulah Komo sama elemental skill Raiden Shogun. Oh ya, nanti saya coba. Raiden Shogunnya lagi under level banget, saya nggak berani pakai. Nggak kuat, belum saya leveling, belum sampai Inazuma. Materialnya kan di Inazuma semua. Paha loli mantap. Oh ya, bagimu lah, bagi saya mah enggak. Saya nggak suka loli-loli. Saya sukanya yang arah-arah.
I stopped accepting.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
You smell great. Wangi-wangi.
Wow. Just
wow.
I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors. But I smell great? Don't be ridiculous.
Wangi-wangi.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your...
Now that you mention it, yes, there is some... Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth...
No, they were for medicinal use. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lon.
Oh iya, set questnya populer.
Oh, no.
Itu Paimon loli bang. Ya Paimon ya loli. Cuma bukan berarti saya suka Paimon juga kan. Kan companion gitu.
We've come to ask you a question.
You smell great. Wangi-wangi.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. I think we need more time to get to...
We just...
Oh, well, I don't
Event
actually use
ketiga udah
any.
nyelesain belum bang? Event ketiga belum, saya belum nyampe pas baru Liyue, belum bisa main event-eventan.
That said, some of the cosmetics I use are. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch.
That's the worst.
While we're on the subject, have you?
Yandere?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter.
Great! This is.
Yinger Madam Pink. Ini kan yang Madam Pink kan? Itu masih Madam Pink. Oke. Kecil. Transmute. Ini gimana pakainya?
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage.
Oh ya, juga Battle Pass belum di ini kan.
Had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. More speed.
Itu lo nggak pakai bahasa Indonesia bang? Nggak bahasa Inggris. Biar lebih ngerti si ininya ngomongnya gimana. Kadang translasi Indonesianya juga mihoyo agak kurang sih saya bilang. Jadi kadang maksudnya nggak gitu jelas juga. Buset, masih level 1. Ya iyalah, saya jarang main. Battle Pass saya jarang sentuh.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
Inazuma pasalnya nggak ngotak bang. Oh ya, nanti saya coba ya. Oh ya, kan ada wiki ya. Nggak perlu khawatir sih harusnya.
What? How did you?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Ini yang katanya diganyang-ganyang dulu model-modelnya Bal ya.
Snooping around.
What can I say?
Dulu
People
katanya.
love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you? 3 in 1. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors Is that the best you could come up with?
Tryhard
Even
kah?
if you were
Enggak.
genuinely offering perfume.
Ya
to
saya
a lady,
gini ya,
that
saya
doesn't
mau pakai
explain
bahasa
why you
Inggris
need
atau mau
3
pakai bahasa
kinds.
Indonesia itu
Sorry,
tergantung.
your story just doesn't hold water.
Kadang-kadang kalau main game ini saya lebih milih pakai bahasa Inggris biar bisa pelajari juga gitu loh ininya bahasanya gitu. Bukannya saya mau ngelit atau apa kayak kayak seseorang gitu ya pakai bahasa Indonesia gitu enggak. Kalau misalnya saya mau ngelit gitu, saya ngomongnya pakai bahasa Inggris juga. Ini saya sekarang ngomongnya masih bahasa Indonesia, kadang saya translasikan juga ngomongan orang ini pakai bahasa Indonesia gitu loh. Kadang kalau misalnya saya mau ngomongnya pakai mau bikin lanjut saya pakai bahasa Indonesia. Sekarang ini saya mainnya di PS. Di PS itu nggak ada pilihan bahasa Indonesia. Beda cerita kalau saya mainnya di HP. Kalau di HP baru bisa Indonesia gitu. Ya, kalau nggak percaya bentar ya saya lihatkan ya. Jangan nanti kamu bilang saya eksklusif ngomongnya bahasa Inggris gitu. Nggak, saya nggak kayak gitu.
Where is that? Somewhere close.
Ya, saya kasih lihat ya. Gak ada pilihan bahasa Indonesia ya. Kalau mau pakai saya bisa pakai juga gitu. Oh ada mah. Ya biarin lah. Ya pun saya pakai bahasa Indonesia. Puas kamu ya. Nah, nih. Nah.
Ya, apa? Bentar.
Should I try this?
Listen, let me tell you how it
Cheap and tasty chops.
Jinger wangi. Hello sir, why are you gay? Enggak, saya enggak mau ini. Pakai Mandarin bang biar lebih memahami. Ngapain? Kalau saya bisa bahasa Mandarin ya nggak masalah.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please?
What did you say?
Nah kayak tadi ya saya bilang ya kayak dia bilang are you ready to please me gitu kan, harusnya dia ngomongnya tuh apa kamu siap untuk ya ini gitu loh, apa kamu siap untuk ya memukau, bikin saya terpukau gitu. Tapi di situ malah ditranslasikan apa kamu siap bertanggung jawab. Maksudnya bertanggung jawab itu untuk apa coba? Itu yang saya bilang kenapa saya nggak milih bahasa Indonesia gitu loh.
Make me proud as my assistant, obviously.
Jadi kayak translasinya tuh meleset gitu loh. Dia bilang I make me proud as my assistant, itu harusnya membuatku bangga sebagai asistenku. Ini enggak, maksudku bertanggung jawab sebagai asistenku gitu. Jadi ya translasinya salah. Harusnya maksudku ya membuatku bangga sebagai asistenku gitu. Ini maksudku bertanggung jawab sebagai asistenku gitu. Ya gimana saya mau memahami ngomongannya gitu loh kalau translasinya aja meleset. Bukannya apa sih, bukannya saya mau merendahkan atau apa. Kadang ya saya agak ini sama translasinya ini loh, translasinya MiHoYo yang Indonesia gitu loh. Kadang meleset. Itai karagaman Shiroyo. Bukan maksudnya saya mau eksklusif enggak ya. Kalau saya eksklusif udah dari tadi saya ngomongnya ada bahasa Inggris. I have speaking English if I am exclusive. Ini saya masih ngomong bahasa Indonesia ya. Jadi jangan bilang oh William mainnya pakai bahasa Inggris gitu, so eksklusif bahasa Inggris gitu, nggak mau bahasa Indonesia kayak seseorang itu. Saya enggak kayak gitu, oke? Karena saya agak trigger juga dibilang kayak gitu, jujur. Chop suey. Masakan Chinese ya.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
Mortar pestle tuh maksudnya apa? Itu mortar pestle tuh ini ya, tumbuhan ya, bukan mortar yang granat yang di tempat medan perang itu, bukan ya. Mortar pestle tuh artinya ini tumbuhan. Alat hancur itu yang biasa dipakai buat giling sabe apa penggiling. Untuk mortar pestle, bukan mortar granat yang di medan perang tuh, bukannya, itu beda.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water.
Nggak apa-apa bang, banyak itu Vtuber. Ya kayak gitulah kurang lebih.
Now take these and try it out on your own using a new. Don't forget to do all three.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Yuk kita bikin parfumnya dulu. Dia parfumnya ada 3 karena bunganya ada 3 jenis. Aromanya juga beda-beda.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence.
On to the next stage, the essence is placed into water and simmered over a low. You must take care to control. So please focus on. Don't waste a drop.
Dengan bantuan Ying'er,
All
saya
3
bisa
perfumes
membuat
are ready,
parfumnya.
and you might a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I was thinking of you the whole time. Saya mikirkan kamu, Mbak Ying'er. Kamu kan cantik, Mbak.
Wow, you actually remembered my throw. You know, you're cuter than people. Anyway, shall I give you a...
Paimon wants to hear.
This first one is sweet as candy. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. The first choice. Finally, all clear? Don't get them mixed. Good. I'll leave you with one who tries to sail through. Come.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Hello, dan Mr. John Lee. Kok malah ini sih? Ya apa travelingnya sekalian cukup ininya, kulusnya cukup.
We've brought the perfumes, mister. Did we take too long?
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue.
Well, how can...
That is true.
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Ying'er said that it's sweet. This is the second kind. It's got... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
Looks like Rex Lapis really like this one.
That's the one older ladies. Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps Rex Lapis has taken on countless.
What a shame.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
What are the real motives? Well, we do need to see the Exupia.
So, we finished another step in our...
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named
Madam
Madam Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives
Hai
near Eugene
ganteng,
Terrace.
halo juga
If you ask
ganteng,
her,
Wagan.
she will
Terima
know
kasih
what
udah
to
mau
do.
datang. Thank you ya. Terima kasih udah mau datang ya, Logan ya. Gimana kabarnya? Baik-baik aja ya. Baik-baik aja ya, harusnya Logan ya.
Sure, but...
Semoga harianmu menyenangkan ya.
I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why is he gotta be so...
Takut ketahuan sama Madam Ping ini. Oke, lanjut lagi. Aduh, ini udah AR41 aja saya udah takut-takut mau main game ini. Coba gimana coba kalau udah AR45 gitu. Saya takut kalau udah AR45 nanti musuhnya tambah alot. Ini aja saya pukulnya aja udah geli-geli gitu loh. Takut saya. Oh nih, Madam Pink.
All things must change.
How do you do?
Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame.
What happened to...
Back in my day, people said that if they heard beautiful sounds like laughter, but if they heard too much wild gossip...
So that means these flowers...
Yes, the rumors of Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free.
That which lies in the deep.
This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. Well, I shall say no more.
Like
this old woman's grown too old and naggy. Ah, that old trinket. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. He saw me gazing at it often, but he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, it has been many years. Still, though, these old bones are so slow to look for
like
things.
I
doubt you.
What a weird thing to be...
All right, children, there is...
Do you live...
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
Teapot.
My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
The bell is all yours. You go, Paimon.
There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this...
This granny is so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
Akhirnya dapat rumah. Belum ya, kalau dapat rumah harus tamat dulu. Selesaiin Liyue ya. Aduh, kapan bisa dapat rumah?
Where are we? What just happened?
Musuh.
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Wind, hear me! Crush! Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin. More speed.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Will be mine. Shudder. Eye for an eye.
Oops, jatuh. Wah. Sudahlah.
crush.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing valve, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? I'm more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Because he has a reason. Aduh. Aduh, buset. Udah, kok karakter saya hilang. Oh, tewas. Ayolah. Aduh.
I always bounce back. Just watch me.
Gawat, musuhnya kok kuat kali. Aduh, sakit.
Everyone has their
Gila. Aduh. Yuk. Aduh, tewas lagi. Gila kok susah betul. Aduh. Pecahin slime S-nya pakai api, bang. Ya ini lagi nyoba, masalahnya sakit.
Let's light it up.
Baru tahu gua dia bisa gitu-gituan sekarang slime-nya. Haha. Buset, masih ada lagi. Gila ini. Ada 90 detik lagi telurnya. Gimana menang gini. Selainnya bisa keluarin jurusannya aneh. Waduh. Gila. Lari. Kayaknya harus turun WL deh nih. Gawat dah. Nggak bener banget.
Adventure time. Dream work! Yeah. Let's light it up! Yeah, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Off we go! Off we go!
Gila, ini apa betul?
Let's light it up! Yeah. Ow!
Oh, kena batik lagi. Gawat dah.
Shudder! Why do they never miss? Huh? Huh? Crush! Yeah. Rack and ruin! Yeah.
Gila.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
50 detik lagi. Tak siap gua.
More speed.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see.
Oh, gitu.
All right.
Itu ultimate skill Bennett bisa buat nge-heal sama naikin damage elemental burst bang. Oke. Masalahnya Bennettnya juga belum dinaikin. Bennettnya masih low level.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you an adeptus, ma'am?
An adeptus? Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest. As to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird? Something's...
Oh, don't be silly. But no matter what, we have to cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own
Maksudnya elemental burst Bennett. Oh, iya. Madam Pink wangi. Madam Pink wangi. Iya sih, Madam Pink waktu mudanya wangi kok. Cantik.
So,
Pas Ganyu masih kecil kalau nggak salah ya.
to lend you the bell?
Can I keep it?
Hey, it belongs to Granny. We're supposed to return what we borrow.
Oh, let you keep it. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Well, you must. Oh, and that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will.
It's bigger on the inside. No.
More speed. More speed.
Ganyu masih kecil udah gendut. Ups, sorry. Nggak sengaja. Maaf. Oh iya, nggak sengaja lagi. Aduh, sorry. Maaf. Nggak boleh kayak gitu. Ganyu masih kecil gendut.
This is the cleansing bell.
Emangnya
Let's place the
komiknya
perfume
Game Naeng.
prepared inside.
Emangnya Game Naeng. Nanda yuk. Do you know Madam Pink?
Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. Oh, yes. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
Ganyu dulu gendut ya. Makanya makannya bunga terus herbivora biar kurus.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of...
So what's the next step?
Next, we need to
Ooh, Paimon loves kites!
No. I will explain it to you.
Oh!
Beli layangan.
Sir, you're here. The 7...
Yes, thank you.
Suruh kita lagi yang bayar.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children. I have made kites in Liyue.
Indeed. These are decorated.
I took the liberty of coloring. As for the kite that honors the Drio Archon, one must follow the contract given right down.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Paimon, stop talking.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclic. These markings of tree and leaf pay due. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon. Well then, Granny Shan, I shall...
Well, allow me.
Cil deh yang bayar. Si Tatang yang bayar. You ambush us.
No way. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him.
Halo Pundo. Makasih banyak udah mau datang ya. Thank you for coming.
Or
Selamat
perhaps
datang.
you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How is he definitely not died of hunger yet.
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Oke.
Listen, let me tell you how.
Nyari kulinya dulu, nyari tukang.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild.
Adventure? Venturing?
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you
a most fair price.
Mahal cuy. No, let's negotiate. Harus pakai cara ini ya. Nggak bisa ditahan apa? Oh bisa. $7.500.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little.
Iya, itu aja sih. Nggak kayak gaya-gayaan The Witcher aja pakai gini-ginian sekarang.
Let's see.
Santuy. 12.000. Take or leave it.
Five geocrystal flies. Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you how. Should I save this money? Invest it. A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. Nope.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've...
Stock prices 20,000. Take it or leave it. Atau enggak 15.500 lah.
This is too...
No.
This price will do. No lo...
Oh, help? So what's the job?
Let me see.
No problem. Now
Done.
Yeah, we brought too little money.
This is all you got? Child? No. He's putting up the money? How about this? Let's make it. Get me a single Chinkson flower and...
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the good? Hey, that's pretty good. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my...
Okay.
More speed.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the...
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
We'll ask her what do you want. Are you forgetting what happened in Monster?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere...
Next, we need some everlasting incense.
Everything is fine. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Lalu kita ketemu si Coconut Sumiruku.
More speed.
Bubu farmasi. Cici. Susu ganyu. Susu kokogot.
More speed. More speed.
Huh. There is... Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
Coconut Sumiruku.
You go check it out. Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
We're going to talk about hate you.
Joke's on you. Paimon float. Anyway, there's something weird. It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then,
She's the zombie.
Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti.
Something like this would be unimaginable.
Hello, little girl.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Isi mencari susu ganyu.
Chi-Chi can get your
Coconut
medicine,
Sumiruku.
but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's...
Orders?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, my dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi...
Since when do customers need to do favors?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a Coco Goat.
Coco Goat.
Please and thank you.
Ganyu. And what the witch is playing game with us.
I don't believe so. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the located in Tianheng Pass. It was designed to automatically fire at large monsters.
Mr. Zhongli.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Coco Goat.
Coco Goat.
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal, an adeptibeast.
Coconut Sumiruku.
Did you want to add anything else?
No, just that the Coco Goat is what it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it?
Tidak tahu.
Don't know either. Where it
Dimana
came
datangnya?
from?
Tidak tahu.
Also don't know.
This is the most to
Very
go
well
on.
then. Let's start by investigating.
Coco Goat. Guizhong Ballista. Ayo ke patung dulu. Anjir.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this?
It is currently in...
Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even adepti contraptions are...
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing... That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a... If we can retrieve the spare parts from...
So, what you're saying...
I have a smattering of knowledge. With the parts in hand, I could...
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Ya, harus pakai.
Is this an answer from this world?
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair... It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey, just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista.
Ha! Are you blind or something? This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures. But you can't... Last time we approached the mountain, a few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired... The next thing you'll be repairing is your face!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need reprimand.
Bye.
Messed up.
Mati kalian.
Shut up! Let's light it up! Beg for mercy.
You're open.
Crush!
You're open. Unlucky.
Mati lu.
Beg for mercy. Go as one!
Yep.
Eye for an eye. Go as one!
You're open.
Another test subject. Try. I got careless.
Bang lu. Yep.
That tingle.
Shudder!
Fry!
Rack and ruin! More speed. Crush!
I got careless.
I got careless. Ya, mati lo. Oh iya.
I condemn you.
Mampus lo.
I got careless.
Go and splash!
Masih ada sampai kali itu. Alah weh.
Go and splash! Beg for mercy.
Bisa lagi semuanya. Lanjut lagi. Stop, I'm back. Oh, welcome back. Selamat datang.
Drop!
I swear by my sword.
Jab it. Cross!
Freeze to the core. Crush. Rack and ruin.
You're open.
Masuk lagi.
You're open.
Shudder.
These lowlifes didn't know.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not...
Oh yeah, that!
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms near... What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble...
Which means...
Repairing this was a complete waste of time.
Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our...
Good idea. We did our...
Good. Habis bikin cup noodle tadi soalnya di rumah bapak aku cuma ada itu. Oh iya, nggak apa-apa, santai aja. Selamat makan. Ini juga saya bentar lagi mau makan kayak, bentar lagi udah mau berakhir ya. Tunggu kelarin chapter 2 dulu. Tunggu kelarin chapter 1 act 2. Ambil makan juga, nanti saya makan, gak apa-apa, santai aja.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end.
What a disappointment. Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty?
Coconut milk is tasty.
Coconut milk.
Tasty. I'm sorry. I have a poor... here.
Coconut
this
milk.
Is the name. Coconut milk.
Coconut sumiruku.
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know.
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today then.
Might I ask who?
Ini yang diganyang-ganyang karakter Dendro yang nggak pernah keluar.
Ah, how rude
Baizu.
of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Satu-satunya karakter Dendro.
I meant that Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah, the medicine, the snake is speaking.
Wah, talking snake. Nothing in Liyue surprise me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak.
Cici
Lest you
versi
mistake me
Inggrisnya
for
kayak
an
orang umur
escapee
19
from the medicine
tahunan.
cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent.
Ya nggak salah sih, kok Yanfei aja yang versi Jepangnya emak-emak gitu. Padahal yang versi voice Inggrisnya anak muda.
She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
I like Cici better di English to be honest. Oh iya, saya juga sih. Cuma kalau soal yang Japanese voice-nya saya suka gara-gara meme-nya sih, yang Gimnaeng gitu. Oh ya, by the way, thank you Mas Vario sudah datang ya. Welcome Mas.
Everlasting
Selamat datang.
incense. Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
3 million Mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
3 million! You might as well just rob the golden house.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tight.
3 million. And the knock.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to?
20 minutes later. Mirip nggak?
Coco Goat.
Coco Goat.
My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Yanfei versi Jepannya bagus buat saya, soalnya Nesan yang belum berbuah. Tapi Yanfei hot sih, cuma saya nggak dapet. Pengennya pakai Yanfei. Enakan pakai Yanfei sih daripada pakai Bennett, cuma Bennett supportnya sih bagus.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get your... Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated this...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Coconut Sumiraku.
Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, Child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 Mora.
2.990.000. Buset.
That's like zero difference from 3 million.
2,990,000.
By the way, ini Baizu kapan ya playable?
Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole...
Belum ada Dendro kan ya? Dia doang get Dendro yang pertama setahu saya.
Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Saya rasa mungkin habis update 2,5 baru dia muncul. Pas mau masuk Sumeru mungkin. Soalnya harusnya Sumeru sih perkenalkan Dendro ya.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping.
Yes, Master Child.
Well. Ningguang and her Chi-Sing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the...
Oke.
More speed. More speed.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers.
Whew, finally.
Well, traveler, have you odd?
I'm not sure if we've been living a hard life or experiencing the struggles of the poor.
Which the questions that such travels raise to treat you to a meal.
It's only treating, huh?
Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall. Pray.
Hole in the wall? As it...
Indeed.
One Min restaurant.
Let us meet near the harbor.
Oh, enggak. Aduh, jatuh. Lagi. Gak enak banget di karantina di rumah bapak sendirian. Ya mau gimana lagi sih, ya kita nggak bisa ngomong apa-apa juga. Covid sih.
Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.
Ibu-ibu saya aja di sini balik-balik sekarang di karantina juga, nggak bisa kemana-mana.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall...
Hey, there's even a story.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one...
As you all know, what does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? Imagine, the weather is... Behold, the glorious...
Jet Palace.
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tian Twin have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
Ya intinya ya Jet Palace tuh kayak
These are but
ini ya.
scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand.
Kayak ya kayak kantor pemerintahan lah, kayak kantor gubernur versi anti mainstreamnya gitu. Kayak ya kantor gubernurnya tapi terbang gitu, kayak gitu loh lebih.
Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom.
Tianchuan Ningguang. Liyue locals talk about her.
Tuh ya,
Hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the
Ningguang wangi,
Exuvia,
wah.
and we saw her
Iya,
at the
wangi,
rite of
wangi.
deception.
Saya pengen banget wangi. Pengen sama Ningguang gitu loh. Banyak duit gitu loh. Siapa sih yang nggak mau sama ara-ara onesan berduit gitu loh? Saya mau gitu loh. Mbak-mbak cantik berduit lagi gitu, kaya raya gitu, sultan gitu loh. Siapa nggak mau sama sultan gitu? Saya mau. Daripada sama loli gitu kan, tak ada duit, tak ada apa, mending sama mbak-mbak gitu, mbak-mbak sultan gitu. Betul kan?
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun.
Who's there?
Akhirnya Kokogotnya datang.
Wait,
gotta go.
I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Chising. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yue High Pavilion, and I have come specifically
Ganyu
to
wangi
meet
sekali.
you.
Ganyu wangi sekali. Everyone favorite girl. Semuanya bilang Ganyu. Karakter baru keluarnya bandinginnya sama Ganyu. Kalau damage-nya kecil dibilang-bilang damage-nya nggak sekuat Ganyu gitu. Everyone favorite girl. Awalnya saya nggak tertarik, cuma gara-gara Tony Taka gambarnya saya tertarik juga sih. Emissary, secretary.
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Chising. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you?
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity. She invites you to her...
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this.
Good.
Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip...
Oke, Act 2 udah kelar juga akhirnya.
What we've received an invitation from, we'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on
Paimon
our
is up to
best
something
manners.
again.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Di game si Ganyu hanya medium, kalau di fanart cosplaynya hanya gedenya minta ampun. Ya nggak tahu lah. Ya kan beda gitu loh ya, namanya juga game gitu. Kalau di ilustrasinya kan bisa gambar sesuka hati gitu loh. Kalau di gamenya kan ya ya yang digambarnya six pack, dia aslinya nggak six pack pun bisa gitu loh. 3D modeling tuh nggak gampang. Ya contohnya kayak itu kan baru-baru orang bilang itu keren, sispek oh wangi-wangi, sispek wangi-wangi, roti sobek. Sekali tengok model-model leaknya gitu kan, model betanya roti sobeknya nggak ada gitu. Ya kan karena 3D modeling juga susah gitu.
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Oke, ada tiga juga.
Today? Listen, let me tell you how.
A floating palace. Oh ya, by the way, kuncinya udah bisa dapat ya. Oh, ini requestnya siapa? Ya Bennett aja. The floating palace. Ganyu wangi-wangi. Batal NNN. Wah. Astaga, ingat NNN. Iya, resin udah berapa ya? Oh, 150. Boleh lah nih. Nanti saya ini aja ya, saya hunting. By the way, itu halonya udah kayaknya.
More speed.
Kristalnya udah. Waduh, adventurous 2 again. Udah kelar belum ya? Oh, udah. Udah nggak bisa lagi. Udah ada batas. Ketemu Lady Ninggong dulu deh. Mountain Heng. Ayo kita ketemu Keking wangi-wangi. Kecing wangi-wangi. Panggilnya Kecing sih ya, Kecing. Cuma orang ininya panggilnya Keking. Maksudnya kan Kecing. Kecing ya. Kalau di pronounce di bahasa Mandarin itu Kecing. Cuma orang bilangnya ya Keking. Keking wangi-wangi. Lanjut. Eulah wangi-wangi. Eulah. Terus Eulanya main sama Hilikurlong. Oh please lah, jangan keluarin suara gitu ngapa. Belum nyampe juga. Okay.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber!
That's pretty high up.
This is bad.
Mr. X, that made me sorry ganyu.
Well, since we want, let's look around.
More speed.
Pakai angin anemo.
Hey, look! Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
It is the way the Jade Chamber. Ayo Jin, keluarkan pukulanmu. Tusukan maut. Stinger. Oke.
Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach
Best we go back to the immediately.
Why? Or... Oh! Alright, let's... Oh. It looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using
No
the
thanks, I don't have that wish. Do you really hate me that much?
no.
Still, I don't remember that ballista has a scope.
Oh, that's... Now that you mention it, we could
I'll keep this close.
Nah, cuma 2 Primogems doang. Oh, enggak. Guizhong Ballista. Ya, ada yang jaga.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
These are whites.
Exactly. What are you... We're invited guests. What? No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a millilith ambush here to
What? We're just on guard. What nonsense! See?
Well, here they come.
Oh boy.
Starfall! Beg for mercy. Shudder! Beg for mercy.
Oke. Masih ada lagi.
Crush. Yeah. Eye for an eye. Blood of frost.
Yeah.
Shudder.
Two arms.
Crush. Wind, hear me. Shudder.
Oke.
Attack.
More speed. Beg for mercy. Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are...
We're invited guests, here to look for the...
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh!
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was... These Millilith are just here to guard the scene.
So, this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism...
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So...
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance.
We're not taking sides.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've gotta... Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the god...
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite... Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue...
Another soup...
I'll stop here. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next... The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber is the greatest honor.
Favor?
Get serious.
But, wait! That's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture!
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Well then, may we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect. Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain boop! Let's go gather ingredients!
Cek aku benci pikiranku. Apa pula?
Look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one!
Rack and ruin!
Oke.
Let us cross swords.
Buset, dulu apa nih? Oh, baru sekarang. Gawat.
Huh? Is it just... Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from the... Uh-oh. It looks like...
Yeah. Just my luck.
There's no end to this. Direct assault! You're open!
Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye.
You're open!
Freeze to the core. Crush. Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Direct assault!
Crush. More speed. Rack and ruin.
Thank you.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Mung Dan. A supply. I never expected that those treasure hoards. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure.
Wait a moment. Actually...
Oh?
Do you have a box that can store presents?
Of course we do. How can we... Now just give me a moment and...
Great! Paimon should...
More speed.
Okay.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. Here, this container is itself.
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help yourself.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should... It's done! The one and only sugar frosted...
Oh, yes. You might want it.
Woohoo! It
Oh
looks
boy.
beautiful!
Is there not salt on? Give idea.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've...
Okay. Paimin. Oke, nyampe.
Kuching. Excuse me.
Yes. How many?
It's not convenient to...
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber.
Yep.
Ada passwordnya juga.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Yuheng. Naik. Oh, udah nyampe. Ninggong wangi-wangi. Wah. Kaki
I've been
ninggong.
waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting,
Oh, for me. You have my thanks.
Mbak.
It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my
Nikahi
guest.
aku, Mbak. Mbak, nikahi aku, Mbak. Aku pengen jadi butlermu, Mbak. Mbak, nikahin aku, Mbak. Mbak. Aku mau duitmu, Mbak. Mbak, nikahi aku, Mbak. Nice place, this jet chamber. It's my first time coming to place this area.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue.
Bawa duit. Bawa duit arah-arah Onesan. Mata saya hijau-hijau. Ada dolar-dolarnya mata duit saya. Mata saya pada duit-duit, ada dolar-dolarnya. Dudukin wajahku, Mbak. Yes. Dudukin wajahku, Mbak.
I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianjuan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
One day. This didn't go that's not like effort ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Night. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
Halo Mas William, minta ketawanya dong. Halo Galus, terima kasih udah mau datang. Maaf ya, saya nggak bisa ketawa. Tadi udah barusan ketawa kok. Coba cek aja. Lihat aja ke belakang. Saya lagi nggak pingin ketawa saat ini. Lagi agak kesel sih, jujur. Lihat aja di belakang ada kok saya ketawa ikut-ikut monomanenya si Cilde tadi. Ikut-ikut ketawa Tatang Gilia. Lihat aja di belakang ya, ada kok. DVR saya hidupin.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Oh, wangi. Aduh, wajahnya Mbak Ninggong. Wangi. Restoran itu Yuheng not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista.
You weren't peeking?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti.
Romel, kalau pas ketawa jangan ditegur. Ya enggak sih, enggak apa-apa.
I believe that you've heard of the many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. In the end, Only 7 victors remain. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Though beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days. God, not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue.
Santai aja.
But the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between... Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, but our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do, hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Is it him? It's him, isn't it?
Huh? What are you...
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong.
Oke, waktunya masuk. Huha, ayo Pak Ningwang. Wangi-wangi bareng-bareng Pak Ningwang. Money, tweet.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Ningwang wangi-wangi, huha.
Be at ease, you two. Make your...
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment...
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall.
Mas William, waifunya yang mana?
Famous.
Waifunya? Itu di depan. Tuh. Waifu saya tuh, yang di depan tuh. Waifu saya tuh.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets.
Waifu saya yang arah-arah.
Attracted to secrets.
Waifu saya nih, tapi nggak dapat. Sedih.
But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If
Waifu saya nih yang di depan nih.
I'd like to have your
si mbak satu nih.
But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
Well, between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy.
You'd pick Kuching. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of... But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. Well... I must say that I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue, indeed, it seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit, allowing the rite of parting to take place.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing... Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently.
Yay! Paimon... One of the sheets on that wall... Don't look at Paimon like that.
Paimon.
One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices. Just imagine. Let's grab one! The biggest one!
Astaga.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission. That doesn't sound. This piece of paper. Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to research on the Sigil of Permission. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really... Well, so you're saying that it's Anyway, before we look for Zhongli at D...
Balik lagi. Wow, tinggi. Nggak ada apa-apa waypoint apa ya? Ya, kayaknya udah sampai sini aja stream saya ya, soalnya udah jam 7 juga dan saya udah 3 jam stream. Jadi kalau gitu saya end sampai sini dulu ya. Terima kasih banyak bagi yang udah datang, terima kasih yang udah berpartisipasi dalam stream saya. Jangan lupa selalu jaga kesehatan kalian ya dimanapun kalian berada seperti biasa. Kalau gitu ya, Dewa Mata Asta, saya sampai jumpa esok lagi. Saya William Nathanael, undur diri dulu ya. Makasih banyak.